Om Tava Kathamritam Tapta Jivanam Kavibhiriditam Kalmashapaham Shravanamangalam Srimadaatatam Bhuvi Grananti Bhurida Janaha Bhuvi Grananti Bhurida Janaha. Sri Ramakrishna is advising Ishan to adopt the worship of Divine Mother, meditation on Divine Mother instead of Brahman, because Brahman and Shakti are identical in every respect. One is when it is in motion, one is when it is not in motion. The ocean without waves is Brahman, with waves is Shakti. Now, waves represent the name and form. If waves are not there, it is one ocean, immovable. And this Sri Ramakrishna says, because the Absolute is inaccessible. With senses, mind, intellect, nothing, only the Pramana is Shastra, and the one who has realized the Absolute has transcended the nature and entered into the transcendental realm. He is telling, otherwise we don't have any access to the transcendental realm. We will be in the realm of time and space, like all scientists of the world. They are within the waking state and of the time and space bound relative existence, nothing beyond. Sri Ramakrishna is telling now, the primal power, Mahamaya, has covered Brahman. As soon as the covering is withdrawn, one realizes, I am what I was before. I am thou, thou art I. The Aham, na, I, Tat or Tvam is you or that. Identity is Brahman or the impersonal God or the personal. I am identifying with the Ishvara, or I am identifying with the absolute existence in which universe appears. The consciousness that pervades the universe and governs it, we call the Lord of the universe and Ishvara. The absolute existence in which the universe appears and disappears with all being, we call the absolute existence Brahman. So my identity has to be, I am divine, independent of body. This my individual existence, independent of body, is both. At one level, I am one with Ishvara, and at another level, at a higher level, I am one with the absolute existence, Satchidananda Sagara. When I am aware of this world and I have dissolved my bodily existence, like pot has forgotten, there is a pot in the hall, a pot, a hall. If pot has forgotten or has discarded or dissociated with the pot, then the spot space is one with the room space. I and Ishvara has become one. The pot space is Jivatman, hall space or room space is Ishvara, and the beyond infinite space is Brahman. So if this one, just like pot forgets its potness or transcends its potness, pothood, similarly transcends the hallhood also. When it forgets the pothood or transcends the pothood, it becomes one with the hall. When the pot drops off its existence from the awareness, there is the Ishvara alone. The room alone is there. And the pot space was one with the room space, but the presence of pot around was making it just appear as limited. Now pot space has become one with the room space. If the room space is also forgotten by the jiva, if the microcosm merging in macrocosm is identical with the Ishvara, when the room cosmic existence is also dissolved from my awareness, that is, I am transcending the room space also, then the room space gets identified with the absolute space. So if the house is forgotten itself, or house has been forgotten, or is transcended the house awareness, and one existence remains. I am Brahman. The space is, after all, the space is one. It appears to be room space and pot space. Appearance. When pot and room were there, then also space was unaffected and was passing through the wall and the pot thickness without getting affected. Pot was moving in the space, and the space inside the pot was never moving when the pot moves. So this, the Jivatman, the Ishvara and Paramatman as space, as Chaitanya, they are one. So without boundary, without limitations, they are. With Upadhi, with limiting adjunct. The limiting adjunct is pot for the pot space, limiting adjunct for the room is room space, and the absolute is beyond. That is unlimited, that can never be limited. So room space, pot space is limited by pot and the room walls. There is room wall and pot is called Upadhi. Upadhi is what? Limiting adjunct, which appears to limit without affecting the material. So, this has primal power. Mahamaya has covered the Brahman. Actually, it has not covered the Brahman, it has covered me. It is like I am putting my hand in front of my eyes. You can say my hand is covering whole of the universe with respect to my eyes. A small hand, and how vast is the universe. Just I am keeping in front of my eyes, it is covering the, like Maya, Mahamaya is covering the every jiva's eyes. Awareness, understanding is covered. So this Maharatri, Kalaratri and Moharatri is formed. I don't know what is Brahman, what is God I do not know, is Maharatri. I don't know who am I. My Atmajnana is not there in me, is Kalaratri, and I identify with body and all other things is Moharatri. my not knowing God, my not knowing myself, and wrongly identifying myself with body. Maharatri, Kalaratri, and Moharatri. So these three together we can say is Mahamaya, is covering from me the whole universe, covering my own spiritual existence and projecting a body with which I am identifying myself. As soon as the covering is withdrawn, one realizes, I am what I was before. Before I came into this existence, before I came into this relative existence, the universe, before that I was Brahman. I was a drop of the ocean, in ocean, inseparable from ocean. But for some reason, that one drop which was one whole, one with the absolute ocean, that has become an ice. The ice accepts its limitation, immediately it appears in the relative existence. That before it could identify with the small ice globule which has formed in the ocean, that it is ocean, part of the ocean, even when it is there, as ice in the ocean also is equally one with the ocean, inside, outside, everything except water, nothing is there. But it fails to identify itself there with the water. It feels itself separated from it, and therefore it is as if the whole Brahman is covered. And this covering, when drops off, it sees itself one with the absolute existence. The moment, though we are in relative existence, time and bound space in the universe, if this sheet of ignorance, this covering of ignorance drops away, this very moment I totally drop away my bodily existence and the universal existence and become one with Brahman. Immediately, without a moment's delay, Yugapat, the Vasnakshaya, Tattvajnana and Manonasha, it says, happens at a time. I feel I am bound in the universe, by the nature. I am in the prison house of nature. Yes, but this moment, this very moment, if I identify with my spiritual existence, immediately I see this whole thing it's an ocean and I am a drop again. This identity again. If the mother is withdrawing, as soon as its covering is withdrawn, one realizes, I am what I was before, I am thou, thou art I. As long as that covering remains, the Vedantic formula, I am he, aham brahmasmi, that is, man is the supreme Brahman, does not rightly apply. So, when I am still identifying with body, I am body, I am not Brahman. If the identification with the body disappears, that very moment you are Brahman. Till then, we can neither experience nor know that we are Brahman. It will be just hearsay. I have heard that I am Brahman and I am telling without realizations, without feeling, without understanding. The wave is part of water, but water is not part of the wave. As long as the covering remains, one should call on God as mother. Wave, this here water means waters, it is ocean. Wave belong to the ocean, and ocean doesn't belong to, whether wave exists or not, ocean exists. When the ocean dissolves in the ocean remains. The whole ocean cannot dissolve itself in the wave. So wave dissolves in the ocean to become ocean. Wave belong to the ocean. Ocean doesn't belong to. In belonging, I cannot become one. Addressing God, the devotee should say, "Thou art the mother, I am thy child. Thou art master, and I am thy servant." It is good to have the attitude of servant towards the master. From this relationship of master and servant springs up attitudes. He is master and I am his servant, eternal servant. Dasya bhava. From this dasya bhava, all other bhavas emerge. Slowly, gradually, as I progress, I'll be changing my own awarenesses and my feelings. From this relationship of master and servant springs up the attitude of serene love for God, Shanta Bhava, attitude of friend towards a friend, Sakhya, attitude and so forth. So forth means Sakhya, Dasya, from the Dasya, Sakhya, Madhura and Vatsalya emerge from that. The relationship between mother and child. God as mother or God as child, both are Vatsalya. Friend towards friend is Sakhya. When the master loves his servant, he may say to him, "Come, sit by my side." There is no difference between me and you. The master, when he calls servant, "Come and sit with me," is different. But if the servant comes forward of his own will to sit by the master, will not master be angry? How does the master feel? God's play on the earth as incarnation is a manifestation of the glory of Chit Shakti, the divine power. Yoga Maya, taking recourse to his own power. There are various powers in God, just like we have various powers. I can think, I can design, I can utilize, I can talk, I can move. These are all different powers of mine. I cannot use one for the other because I have multiple purposes with which I am engaged with. Now my speaking power and my seeing power are not the same. I am using different instruments. To see, I am using Indriya, Jnanendriya. To speak, I am using Karmendriya. To think, I am using mind. Through different instruments, I am experiencing different things. God's play on the earth as incarnation is manifestation of the glory of Chit Shakti, the power which is going to its play. Mother is projecting forth the infinite as finite. With all powers, I was also Brahman. Now I have become Jiva. But the powers of Brahman or powers of Ishvara are not with me. When incarnation comes down, he is fully aware that He is one with the Brahman. He is the Ishvara of the universe. He himself is avatar of that Ishvara. This knowledge, Sarvajñatva, will be there continuing in the, except for the showing the path. He behaves all, he assumes, puts upon himself all limitations of Jiva and moves about and shows how it can be implemented in one's life. He has to show actually becoming that. So Yogamaya is such a power of his own that it covers him being God, being all-knowing, Sarvajñata, Sarveshwaratva, Sarvaniyantrakatva, all these qualities that Ishvara, the Lord of the universe, possesses are kept in dormant state by in this particular avatara. The Lord as Lord remains as it is. And is one of the small manifestations, like a ray of light of sun is reaching somewhere with some form. Like that, the whole Ishvara with all its power, Shakti, is manifesting in a small bodily form. And there, after taking the bodily form of also, his real knowledge of Sarvajñata, Sarveshwaratva and all these of the Lordship is kept covered by his own power, the Yogamaya. Ishan, yes sir, both Hari and Hara. That which is Brahman is also Rama, Krishna and Shiva. Sri Ramakrishna is continuing, it is the glory of Divine Mother, incarnation is the glory of Divine Mother, divine power. That which is Brahman is also Rama, Krishna and Shiva. The one absolute reality, the Brahma and all these devatas or even jivas are the same one reality appearing as many. They are all manifestations of one reality. Now you are taken sugar and given different shapes. The varieties of shapes you are given. It is sugar alone. But children feel, oh, this is one thing, that is another thing. They are not able to see the contents and identify, equate. They see the form and see the difference. But one wave may look huge, another wave may look small, another may be reflecting some light, the one may not be able to reflect light. The differences are but same water, same wave. Yes sir, both Hari and Hara are derived from the same root, Hri, to carry. The difference is only lies in the pratyaya, Hara and Hari. Master, yes, there is one, only one without a second. One reality is there. The whole play is going on because of my identification with this body. Otherwise, there is one reality. The Vedas speak of why that my identity is there with the body. It's all play going on. Like mind plays a dream, creates a dream world and plays my own mind because it has power to project from itself a world. The Divine Mother also plays projecting a world from the absolute absolute existence. In my existence, mind can create a world, dream world. In the universe, the Divine Mother can create a universe in which we are part of it. Vedas speak of it as Om Sachidananda Brahma. The Puranas as Om Sachidananda Krishna and Tantra as Om Sachidananda Shiva. The same material in different shapes, different aspects of one reality. Aspects also, I am a teacher, it is one of my aspects. I am a doctor is one of my another aspect of mine. But the person, I am the same. I am teacher, I am the doctor also. Then they are different. As person, as reality, they are one, but projecting in different forms. Sachidananda, Krishna Sachidananda, Shiva. The Chichakti as Mahamaya has deluded all with ignorance. Ajnana, the Chichakti as Mahamaya has deluded all with ignorance. Exactly like dream world. The moment I go inside the dream, I am mesmerized. I feel that it is really, dream world is real. How I go and, because it is already projected and kept, including my image there. Mind has created a dream world in which I am also there. Exactly my replica is there. The moment I see, I get identified with it. It has made the trap in the dream world that the moment I enter, I silently, without any question, I identify the dream body. And the dream world looks real. It has that power, and it is, how I am mesmerized. The moment I enter into it, I am captured. This is Mahamaya. This is great deluding power. The I enter, I am deluded. I identify with the dream body, and I start experiencing the joys and sorrows of the dream world. Same thing is happening. I come to the waking state, I identify with this body, this is kept, everything is kept ready, including my body. When I come down from dream to waking state, I immediately, this world is already ready with my body. I just identify without a question. Whose body is this? Why am I identifying with this? Never that thought comes. So smoothly, this is delusion. Chichakti, Mahamaya has deluded all with ignorance. It is in the Adhyatma Ramayana that when the rishis saw Rama, they prayed to him in these very words only. O Rama, please do not delude us with your world bewitching Maya. Sri Ramakrishna is also used to pray this prayer to the Divine Mother. Same, O Mother, please do not delude me with your world bewitching Maya, because this Maya belongs to the Divine Mother. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.